Okay, here we go again. Now I've got some of the threads, the warp threads, 2 in each dent, going through the reed here. And again, I've got that sequence 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe you can see this here. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the next in line should be number 1 and number 2. I have to separate those from the rest. And anything it's difficult to fumble with the fingers, that's 1 and 2, and I pull it through the next dent and out it comes there. Now I should be able to get the next 2 are 3 and 4, and that's the case, and that's Popeye in the background watching as he, I guess, is going to learn how to weave as well. There, a little tight in there. You can't break a string. You got to be very careful. Patience. Okay, now what's happened here now is I've got the first section through, and I found that I can use a hairbrush to kind of pull through. That's Popeye in the background there. Probably wants to get brushed. We'll let him make his noise. Now I'm going to tie this one through, and I'm done with that there. I can let that hang down, and there are 2 in each dent. Now I reach in here and pull the next section out. And again, I have to go now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I finished with 4. I grab the heddle hook. You're supposed to, there's another thing, it's called a reed hook. I guess Popeye's going to continue to make noise in the background. Good for him. See, now I've separated 1 and 2. People who do this all the time really get good at it. I'm just a beginner, so through and hook over, or over the 2, and pull them through. Now I should be on 3 and 4. See, I'm checking how I did on threading my heddles at the same time. If it comes up with another number, 2 and 3, then I know I missed a sequence, and then, well, you have to start all over again, or hopefully you can make up the sequence. I haven't got to that part in the book yet. There's another 2 through, see? Okay, that's 3 and 4. Now we're back to 1 and 2. Separate. Put the hook through the reed. Come down on top of the threads and gently pull them back through. Again, if you break a warp thread, then you have to go to another chapter in the book and figure out how to splice one, which is trouble again. 3 and 4. I'll finish this one, and that should be enough on this segment. Trying to keep everything in alignment. Over the top, pull it back. Now if I only get 1 thread, if I miscue it, get 1 thread in the dent, then you'll see that when you start weaving. It's like a density error. Instead of 2 threads in each dent, and you only have 1, and the little threads say, okay, something's not right here. It's not as thick because of the 2 threads have turned to 1, and you'll see this little pattern all the way through the weaving. Okay, that should be enough for that. I'll continue this, and then finally we're going to go and tie these sections onto the front roller here, and tension each section. Everything has to be tight, otherwise, coming off the back roller, otherwise again you get a loose string compared to, or a set of 2 or 3 loose strings compared to the other strings in the warp, and it changes the density in the weaving, and of course your eye goes immediately to that error, especially if you're the one who created it.